George.
Hashtag Red 5 Seconds OP. No one can deny.
I can deny.
You cannot.
Lanoon! Hashtag Lanoon. Hashtag George is better than Red Flame Jax. Hashtag it's a Poochyena. Hashtag because you have all legendaries practically.
No, I do not.
Practically.
No,
And then okay, it was 2 unfair fights. Or maybe three unfair fights.
One unfair fight.
2 unfair fights.
You had the second one in the bag, but you blew it.
No, I only got one of your Pokemon in the first one. In the second one,
you only got in the first one. You got one. The second one you got 0. Which I am OP. You cannot.
yeah, okay, you are OP, but in this game, once you get it, I bet I can beat you. Once you get Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, I bet I can beat you. Hey, George. Hashtag George. Hashtag, oh my god. Stubborn Brad is evolving. Stubborn Brad is evolving.
What?
Oh my god. Stubborn Brad is evolving. Stubborn Brad is evolving. Oh my god. Hashtag Stubborn Brad is evolving. Hashtag George is evolving. Hashtag It's a Poochyena is evolving. Hashtag George. Hashtag It's a Poochyena. Hashtag Stubborn Brad.
Secret screen. Secret screen. Screen stuff. Secret screen.
Oh my god. Hashtag Stubborn Brad is evolving. Oh yeah, now it's bad it's bad A. Red, you're gonna get me into copyright trouble.
What?
Well, thank you guys for watching. Hashtag
Secret screen.
Yes. Hashtag It's a Poochyena. Hashtag George. Hashtag Stubborn Brat. And hashtag Stubborn Brat is evolving. Hashtag George is evolving. Hashtag It's a Poochyena is evolving. Hashtag Pikachu. Hashtag Husky Mudkip. No. Hashtag Pokemon. Hashtag This is not a real phone. Hashtag everything. Hashtag 3DS. Hashtag 3DS XL. Hashtag
This is a real phone.
YouTube capture. Hashtag throw this. Hashtag
This is a
everything.
real phone.
Hashtag throw it at Red's face. Hashtag wait, what did that hit you?
This is a real phone.
No, it is. Hashtag no, it's not.
Boom.
Are you? Hashtag Red hit the camera. Hashtag everything. Hashtag HM06 Rock Smash. Hashtag cut. Hashtag Volt Switch. Hashtag Torment. Hashtag Thief. Hashtag Steel Wing. Hashtag Flash. Hashtag Able. Hashtag Learn. Hashtag Remote. Hashtag Unable. Hashtag Comcast. Hashtag
This is a real phone.
Hashtag This is not a real phone.
Hashtag goodbye, everybody.